Streaming. Yeah. I love you. Alright, well now I have to actually set it to, public. Yeah. Oh, I'm good at not dying, I swear. I swear. Yeah, I do. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Turn the shit on at the wall. Pretty please. I have to wait a little bit. That gets a solid color. We'll be good to go. Why can I connect to the vacuum? Alright, yeah, ready? Yeah? Alright. And public. And public. Boom. And boom. Alrighty, lads and folks and ladies. I'm just gonna make sure all this is good. Yes, Gmail. You don't have to always tell me when I'm live. I know when I'm live. Because I'm live. Now I gotta wait. Make sure it's great. Yeah. I mean, oh, coming. Right. Oh, it's waiting to go live for some reason. Alright, now it's live. There we go. Okay. Why do you say upcoming? You should be live. Should be. There's good. Alright, chat's up. We're good. Alrighty, chuck that over there. And chuck this over here. How we doing today, everyone? KGM, hello, hi. Alpha, how you doing? Mr. Fancy Monkey we got Connor, and of course we have Charlie. How are y'all doing today? All having an absolutely lovely day? I really do hope so. Really do hope so. So, chat, I have a new microphone. I don't know if you guys will really hear much of a difference. Me, myself, I hear a pretty big difference. So I'm hoping it's good. Hoping it's good, because I've had an old microphone for ages now. Ages. I got her off of like Facebook Marketplace for like $50. And it was a Blue Yeti, so it's done me well. But I was like, you know what? I'll just wait and see. What do you call it? You know, I'll see what it's like. I have a warranty for it and stuff, so it's not too much different. I wanted to test out something new, just see if it's good. I myself can hear a difference, or at the very least, in very minor things, I can hear a difference. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. But how are y'all doing today? Today was Easter for you? Yesterday was Easter for me, because of course I'm Australian, so my Easter was pretty good. I had a good Easter. Alrighty, just making sure everything's all good, because I have a few new things that can make the stream a little bit more fun, I'd say. Also, just for my own convenience, honestly. Like, at a push of a button, I can very easily take us straight to the wheel, like so. That work? It did work. Oh, that's so good. That's so useful. It's so easy. So fun, and it changes it on both. Thank goodness. But yeah, voice sounds more clear to me now. Like, it's more smooth, if you know what I mean. I think so. I think this mic is a lot better. My voice just sounds. It's a lot more direct. It doesn't sound as muffled, I want to say. My voice sounds a lot more clear, so it'll probably sound a little bit different, because again, I have a new microphone now. Woohoo! Yippee! Hooray! So, I'm looking forward to today's stream. I have some fun new toys, so. Alright, so, before we start today, we need to see what we're actually going to be hunting. So, actually. Just gotta check something once more real quick. Because with a bunch of new toys, I have a bunch of new things I have to make sure are sorted as well. Because if things aren't sorted, then it can get a little bit finicky. Which is the opposite of what we need. Alright, OBS, show me the stats. I like... Alright, let me just quickly go back to this. So, what is that like? 2 and 3. Alright, perfect. Alright, everything's all good. Everything's all set and good and ready and great. Okay, wrong one. There we go. I'm still getting used to my, what I have now. I have a Stream Deck. So I'm able to change, like, the OBS scenes really simple and easy. I'm able to do other things as well. You know, that's what I use, like, YouTube money for as well. I use, like, any revenue that I get from YouTube, I put back into making it so I can make content easier and stuff like that as well. Because, you know, if you guys support and you guys watch and I get any form of revenue, I want to make sure that I'm making this stuff easier, better, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, enough of me blabbering on about nothing. We have to spin the wheel, see what we have to hunt for the very first time of the stream, which is going to be a Venusaur. Wow, would you look at that? So we have to hunt a Venusaur first and foremost. Woo! There's actually quite a few ways we can hunt for a Venusaur specifically. We can do like Wild Zone 20, but I don't really want to do that, honestly. So I'll probably just find myself a distortion. If I'm being fully for real. Alright, so let me quickly grab a GIF of the shiny lad. Grab a GIF of the guy. Guys, how are we all doing today? We all doing good? Toad, hello, hi. I don't know if I said hello to you yet, but welcome. How you been? Yeah, your flight club. God, I'd be concerned if it actually was a fight club. You're at a flight club where you fly a bunch of RC planes. That is pretty cool. I think that's really awesome. Let me get Venusaur. Yeah, well, that's 2 meters wide. God damn. That's a hefty RC plane. Hefty with a capital H. I don't spell Venusaur correctly. Have I hunted for Terrakion, Verizon, and Cobalion? I have not yet. I'm really looking forward to when we do, though. And if you guys have picked up on the kind of pattern we're doing, we'll probably be hunting a legendary every 50 episodes. Veen. Oh. That's my own silly mistake. I always spell Venusaur like Venusaur, not Venusaur, because it's Venusaur. V-E-N-U. Venus Saw. Venus flytrap, I suppose. Because it's based off like the carnivorous plant. Or something, the flower that's actually on their bulb. Or the button, not bulb. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. If you don't, sorry, I suppose. Venusaur. Why is nothing? Did I save it a PNGs again? God damn it. Alrighty. Venusaur. Alright, so we're going after a Venusaur, which also means we get to see what its mega looks like when we finally get the lad. Lemon Lime? Lemon's not a bad name. Have to wait and see if that's the name I want to go with, though. But how are we all doing today? I hope you're all having a lovely, absolutely lovely day, lovely time doing whatever you're doing. Loki, hello, hi. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have an absolutely lovely day. Do we have any Venusaurs? Probably not. I mean, I'm happy to get like literally any of the line and just hunt for that, honestly. I can make Venusaur a little bit bigger. He can be a big boy. Name Venusaur Flower. He does have a golden flower. He does have a golden flower on his back. Not a horrible contender for name of the day. Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. You'll ponder some names? Hey, I'm always listening for suggestions. We rolled Venusaur. We did get Venusaur, so I'm excited to get this guy. We've gotten a lot of starters recently, because the last stream we hunted for Swampert and then Pig Knight, and now we're hunting for Venusaur, but there's been a lot of hunts. I had to schedule so many videos ahead of time. And I'm honestly surprised I was able to do it. Because this week, unfortunately, this is going to be the only day I'm streaming this week. Because I am chock-a-block full for work this week. And same with next week, unfortunately. So I don't think... Next week, I think I literally have no time I'm able to stream. Which is unfortunate, but... the very least, what I can always 100% without a doubt guarantee is daily content from the shorts. So the rest of this week, I won't be streaming, which is unfortunate. And then, of course, next week, I don't think I'll be able to stream either. Which, again, unfortunate, but that's how life is sometimes, you know? Gotta quickly add something. Water, that. No grass, no poison. Do it again. Kitty Cat Law, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're having an absolute lovely day. As well as Rice the Pla. How you doing? How you doing? Look, hey, man's gotta eat. You know? Like, a lot of the time, I don't really have a whole lot of work, during, let's say, like, school season. As soon as it comes to, like, school holidays and stuff, it's like, I'm on that clock. I think we can only get Bulbasaur in, like, 2-star ones, and then Venusaur in 4. Any other games I play outside of the Pokemon franchise? I play plenty, actually. What's the most recent one I've been playing? I've been playing through, like, Mario Brothership and stuff. I've been playing that in my spare time. That's the most recent, like, RPG that I've been going through. The most recent RPG I've gone through and played fully was, what do you call it? Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I thought that was an absolutely phenomenal game. I thought it was great. I think it deserved a lot of the awards that it did get. It was an independent studio until they, you know, eventually got someone. And, like, it was weird that it won, like, indie debut. Like, originally, it was an indie game. It was made an indie game. However, it was, like... I can't remember the specifics of it, but they got, like, a minor company to help them publish it. So, it's like... It was good, you know, it was a bit iffy, but like soundtrack, brilliant, gameplay, amazing, story I thought was really solid as well. So honestly, that's probably one of my favorite RPGs that I've played, just period. Right now I'm playing through Mario and Luigi Brothership. I love the Mario and Luigi franchise, like, of those RPG games. They're so good. And Brothership is, like, no exception. It's amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. Bit more of a slow burn in comparison to, like, a Bowser's Inside Story that was pretty fast paced. I'm really enjoying it, though. I'm having a hell of a huge time. I played through... The biggest game that I finished more on the recent side was probably Elden Ring. I haven't played through, like, the DLC or anything like that, and I don't know if I intend to. Like, I enjoy Souls-likes and, of the sort, because I played through Night Rain with my friends as well, and did everything in that, and got the DLC, and, did that with some of my friends, and Night Rain's super fun. I kind of want to go back to Night Rain, honestly. Alright, let's gotta quickly do one more thing. Because I had forgotten to do it before I started stream today, which is a little bit bad on my end. But, I'll double check that that works. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we can just continue going, and I won't have to worry about anything. Bulbasaur. No, nothing yet. You played Elden Ring 766 hours? God damn. God damn. I mean, there's a lot in Elden Ring you can do. What New Game Plus are you up to? Because I'm sure that you're up to that if you have over 750 hours in it. Over 760. Me personally, I've never been too much of like a New Game Plus person. I usually like, I play through a game once and then whatever experience that is, I sit with that. And Lycans is the same. However, the only exception that I have ever played through a game multiple times, I think there might be two exceptions. One is Kingdom Hearts 2. That game I loved Kingdom Hearts 2. And not even for like the honestly ridiculous dumb story. I just really like the way the game plays. I'm a huge fan of that kind of style. Which makes me think I should get into like, what is it, like Devil May Cry and stuff. Because they're games that are the same, and like, I've played through like Bayonetta 1, and I thought it was alright, but it was a bit too beat 'em up for my liking. Where it was like, oh, you go to a level, and then it's just like a beat 'em up, and then it's the same. So I was wanting something more along the lines of like a linear form of that, where you get like these upgrades as you go on, which is what I liked. I love the progression of Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's the same with what do you call it? It was the same with like all the other Kingdom Hearts games. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 was good. I really did enjoy that. It was actually the second Kingdom Hearts game I played. Believe it or not, I started with Kingdom Hearts 2 because that's the one I had access to. And probably one of the first games I have a very, very fond memory of fully playing start to finish by myself. It was probably the biggest game that I myself have played outside of like maybe like Pokemon games, like Pokemon Diamond or something. Maybe even like Pokemon Silver, you know? Something around that, you know? Poison, no grass. If I could wipe all my memories for one game and have a fresh first playthrough, where I'm at right now, if I could do that, oh god. It's hard to choose, honestly. I wouldn't choose anything like Kingdom Hearts, because like I wouldn't experience it the same way because I have nostalgia for it. I have to think on that. Gotta go, Mr. Fancy Monkey. All good. Well, hey, I always appreciate people coming in, even if it's only for a little bit. So, hope you have a lovely rest of your day, you know? And I hope your workflow is of that of the, what do you call it? The falls, right? Niagara Falls. I hope that's your workflow. It's just clean and huge, and you just get all the ideas out. Still no Venusaur. We'll get him. Where is the... You'd say Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring? Honestly, Breath of the Wild's a pretty good pick. If you say Breath of the Wild, would that include Tears of the Kingdom as well? Because I wouldn't choose like Tears of the Kingdom as like my first play. You know, it would want to be, you know, I wouldn't choose a Pokemon game. I wouldn't choose like a Mario game. I wouldn't play anything like that, you know. Gotta go to have something. Oh, good. Hey, people can come and go as you please. That's the point of these streams, you know. If streamers get upset when people leave and they say they leave, I don't get it. People have lives they have to live too, you know. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your day as well, Charlie. But yeah, I'll update you guys on like both like YouTube posts and the Discord as well when I will be streaming next. This is the first time I get like some new toys, or I'm able to do things and like have a bit more fun with the new mic as well in my stream deck. Because there's some fun little secrets that I have in my stream deck that may or may not be revealed a little bit later today. It depends on how funny I am. Again, but you know, I don't want to force funny. You know, I do things because I find it funny. You know, I don't try and be like, oh, look at me, I'm so funny. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's obnoxious. I only do bits because I myself think they're funny and I laugh at them. Like the only things I ever do on stream, if it's like a false bit, if I saw that on stream, I would laugh. And that's what I do. I don't like the idea of forcing humor. But I'll do it anyway. You have Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild is great. Very, very, very good game. Forgetting the age-old motivator of spite. True. You know what? That's one of the best motivators for comedy. Doing things purely out of spite. You know, like, if I can think of, let's say, something that I myself would find really funny. Like, if I was an avid viewer of, like, someone's stream or something like that, right? And then they themselves go, like, and they're playing through a random game. Someone comes in chat and they'll be like, hey, you know what? I bet you couldn't finish this game. You know, it's way too hard. Next day, you see them playing that game and they finish it in a day. That is the funniest shit to me. And I feel like I don't really have to explain why. Because they did that to spite that person so hard. Spite is a very good push forward for comedy. And nothing. Bum, 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 bum. Poison? No. So it must just be like 2 stars. 2 stars and higher, we can actually get them. I want to avoid spoilers as much as possible, but what number area are you in Pokopia? I have finished Pokopia. I finished Pokopia. I played through the entire story. I could have sworn I've seen like a Tepic or something shot Star Wars. Isn't Venus? Was it hello, Kembro? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. For those of you who are new to the streams, I hope you're having an absolutely lovely time. And for those of you who aren't new, let me know how the mic's doing. Let me know if you guys think the quality is better than normal. Because to me, I think the quality is pretty damn good. I think I sound clearer. So I'm quite happy with it. Just counted shinies. You have 447? You know what? I'm probably near that number as well, honestly. Al, I've been shiny hunting, or doing at least a shiny a day for how long now? Over 150 days. Mike is crisp? I thought so. It's so great. I'm telling you right now, I got no background noise. If I stop talking, it is dead silent. If anything, there might be a bit of noise when I'm talking, because the only issue with this mic, different to the one that I was using before, when I'm talking, it's not as good at, because I can't change the gain on it. Because the mic itself has an automatic gain system, so if I get, like, really loud, you know, if I go really loud and I, like, yell into it, it tries to keep it at roughly the same volume. Of course, it will be a bit louder because I'm yelling at the microphone. But it has automatic gain sensor. If I talk pretty quietly like this, it'll up it a little bit. So that way it's, you know, picked up a little bit better. Which I noticed was an issue with the Blue Yeti. Like, sometimes I'd sit like all the way back here and I would like talk pretty quietly. This. But now it'll still pick it up, which is great. Or it'll pick it up better. But the reason there would be any form of, like, static noise, that would be a vacuum cleaner that's currently going. Shiny hunting time? It sure is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Martin. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Yeah, so right now we spun the wheel and we're going for a Venusaur. Hip hip hooray! It'll probably be a little while until we actually get the Venusaur, or just anything in the line. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it's quick. Just like shiny hunting. Damn, still nothing. Wait, maybe here? No. Just a Gulpin. It is spherical. It is green. It is a poison type. But not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Have I tried getting Venusaur special scans? I've done them in the past, but like trying to get a special scan for one hunt for something that I know can appear in like these ones is like, it feels like a bit of a waste of time to me. Honestly, because I prefer to try and like do the grinding for special scans for mons that can only really appear in the special scans, such as like the legendaries, you know? That's the only thing I really use them for. No poison. It usually takes me a while to get any form of these starter outbreaks. Not outbreaks. I keep thinking Scarlet and Violet and treating them as outbreaks. You haven't paid to the mons in the DLC? No, there's no Murkrow or Honchkrow, unfortunately. If I get it in underneath 15 minutes, I have to call it Dino. If I get the shiny or the outbreak. Not outbreak, the distortion. If I get the shiny at 15 minutes, I'll consider. Yeah, we're still, wait. God damn it. Yeah, we're still trying to find a distortion. Hey, look at Torchic. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, so 2 starter starters can't appear in it. Oh wait, hold on. But yeah, so we're still looking for a distortion. Have I played the new Tamagotchi Life demo yet? No, I haven't. I've been interested. I've seen things, and I know not to get like the clothing store or whatever, because that like berides them of all their personality in the demo, and they don't go outside anymore. So if I ever play it, I'll make sure not to do that. Alright, but I do think we actually have the, we do. Medium hyperspace with that, and, oh, I can just, oh, it's so nice. I can just really easily and quickly, I get a hit of a button. I press it. I press the button and it changes the scene. It's so good. It's so convenient. Alright, that should be plenty of time doing that. Boop. Alrighty, and now we go over to it. I don't have to grab my mouse. I don't have to go to OBS. I don't have to go and click it. I just have to go to my little fun stream deck and I click the button and the button does the thing and it's so funny. Another funny thing, I have access to a soundboard now. I have set specific things to it for bits later down the line. I have one ready if I make like an absolute killer joke. Am I going to backup saves? Probably not. Over 15 minutes? That's way too long of a thing. Way too long. Look, I named them what I like. Yeah, I'm crashing out in joy. I love my little guy. I got a new mic. It's so good. It's so clean. And I have a little stream deck that's like the size of... I don't know what it's the size of. A small plate. It's like a really you know what? A 3DS. It's the size of a 3DS if you flip it open. It's great. And again, I have access to a soundboard, so like if I'm really happy, I could It's very loud actually. Hold on. Yay! It's so dumb. It's so dumb, I love it. I got access to so many little gadgets and gizmos. I don't really want to use a full style one. I'll go make a new donut. You hate how in Gen 3 every dragon except for Flygon has a mega? Ooh. Alright. Someone mentioned Flygon and Mega in the same sentence. So, those of you who know, I'm about to crash the fuck out. So, back in Gen 2, there was a really, really cool Pokemon introduced. Trapinch. We love Trapinch. And then Vibrava. Oh, it's so cool. And then we get Flygon, and Flygon's amazing. It was the very first Dragon Ground type. It was so cool. Had the Levitate in its ability. And it's awesome. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. Do I have a metal pipe? I don't know. Probably not. Probably don't. Yeah, I don't think I have it here anyway. So. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. Anyway, so we need to make a donut real quick. But anyway, back to the freaking Flygon thing. It's ooh, I hate Garchomp. Ooh, I hate him. I want to strangle his fucking shock neck. So the issue that I have with Garchomp specifically Garchomp, right? Gen 3, you know, it was, you know, Ruby and Sapphire. It was so great. So awesome, yeah. Flygon, wow, what a cool guy. You know, it's great. Love him. And then literally next gen, it's like, hey, look, we have a pseudo legendary, and it's a ground dragon type, And it's a better Flagon in literally every way. So you can dump that piece of shit and just use this guy instead. I hate Garchomp. And not on like a design level, not on like a stats level. I just have a personal vendetta against this dumbass land shark. I hate it. It makes my brain hurt. I hate Garchomp so much. And cause like they gave it a Mega in like X and Y, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, Garchomp the Mega. Yeah, how original. And I was fine with it because I knew it would be what everyone wanted. Everyone loves Garchomp. Everyone wants Garchomp and all that kind of stuff. You know, people love it. People love it. But no one loves it enough that it should have gotten a second Mega that just transforms it into a worse Mega Dragonite. Genuinely. Garchomp has gotten 2 Megas, both of which you wouldn't use over the normal Garchomp. Ever. Yes, Mega Garchomp Z is a special attacker. Well, guess what? Garchomp is not a special attacker. So if you run a special attacking Garchomp build, you have to Mega over immediately. But the thing is, it's like there's things that outspeed it. Like, I think, hold on, you know what? No, I need to let me look up. Garchomp. Look up this piece of garbage. Alright, really fast. Still a solid, like, physical attack. Don't get me wrong. 130 physical attack is great. It's good. But, like, it's the same as normal Garchomp. And, like, his special attack, normally, is 80. His special attack is 80. Hold on, I need to see something. Butterfree has more special attack than this thing. Butterfree has 90 special attack and Garchomp has 80. And they give it a Mega and they make it special attacker. Why? Literally, why? I don't get it. And why give it a second? Why give it a second Mega? Butterfree can hit confusions that hit harder than this thing. Butterfree's Bug Buzz will hit more than Garchomp using frickin' Twister. What's another frickin' special attacking move? It's dumb. It's stupid. I hate Garchomp so much. It's so... Oh. And to give it a second Mega that you would just use Mega Dragonite. Let me just look at Dragonite real quick. Let me like, because Mega Dragonite is really good special attack as well. If they have the same special attack, I'm gonna lose my mind. Mega Dragonite has more special attack. It's bulkier, has more special attack, and is pretty damn fast. Has 100 base speed, so you could. Oh my god. And it has a better move pool. Dragonite's move pool is a fucking rainbow, bro. And if it's a special attack, that's good as well. It's still a dragon flying type, right? Yep, dragon flying type. What does it get access to? It gets access to like... It gets access to Hurricane. Stab 110. So this thing on like a rain team could go crazy. Like, and Garchomp has what's his look like? Isn't bad, but every single one of Garchomp's moves that it learns is a physical attacking move. Like, its best special ground type move is Earth Power, which isn't bad, but why would you use that over Earthquake? You know, if you set it up well, or freaking, you know what I mean? And like, when it Mega Evolves, it loses stab on ground type moves, which is very important. It just turns into a pure dragon type, which isn't great. It only gets stab on dragon type moves, which hits the whole cast for neutral unless they're a steel type or a fairy type. And it hits everything for neutral. You're not hitting anything with super effective damage, which means you're probably not going to one-shot anything, because your special attack is worse than Mega Dragonites. You have really good speed, and if you can't even choice specs this thing. Why would you ever use this? And it's frail. It is so frail. 85 defense and special defense? Butterfree has more special defense. I'm lying, but it's close. It's 5 points difference. Ugh. And alright, you know what? Let me look at Flygon stats. Let me have a look-see. And let me have a look so I can complain what they could have done. They could have made Flygon a fast physical attacker, which would be great. But if you do that, you're just making Garchomp. If you add an additional 100 base points to Flygon and you put it split into like attack and speed, you'll literally like I'm smashing my head into a brick wall right now. Because Garchomp has a total of 80 more base stats over Flygon. 80 base stats over Flygon. And it's like, Flygon is good. Flygon is really, really, like, and it's a decent typing as well. 3 weaknesses, 3 resistances, 2 immunities. That's awesome. That's great. Because, like, with Levitate, it gets immunity to ground, which, you know, is pretty good. Especially if you run a team with, like, because you can run a ground-type team with Flygon and do pretty well. But it's, like, because of Levitate, you get additional immunity. But it's like, man, I know this is meant to be, like, a shiny hunting thing, but, like, talking about Garchomp, it activated this special little place in my brain. Special little place in my brain that I have, where I look into it and I go, wow, Garchomp was literally made. It's like, what if we gave like Flygon's typing to like a pseudo legendary and just made it like cooler to the general public eye and just, and just forgot about Flygon? How cool would that be? After we make like a really, it's called the Mystic Pokemon. Flygon's called the Mystic Pokemon. Are you kidding? Garchomp's called the Mark Pokemon. Mark, like Mark Speed. Oh, that's cool. The Mystic Pokemon? Dude, this thing rules the deserts. God. Yeah, so to summarize, use Butterfree over Garchomp. If you want a special attacker, you would just use Dragonite. You would literally just use Dragonite. Just use Dragonite Mega. Because Dragonite's Mega also gets a lot more resistances. Sure, it opens up 2 weaknesses and gives it a quad weakness, but at least it's not a mono type. Mono Dragon is okay. You're weak to like 3 things, actually. You're weak to Dragon, Fairy, and Ice. You're weak to 3 things, you know? But with Dragon Flying, you resist 3 things. You're quad resistance to 1, you're immune to another, and then you're weak to 4 things, one of which being a quad. So it's pretty balanced across the board. And the thing is, the biggest threat that Mega Dragonite's gonna have is probably Mega Frostlass. And guess what? Hold on. Let me just I want to make sure I'm fact checking all my stuff here. Let me look at Frostlass real quick. Let me have a look-see. Cool. Mega Garchomp Z outspeeds Frostlass. Awesome. What does he do against it? Hit it with a special attack? Frostlass's special defense is good, man. You know who could maybe deal with it? Because like the biggest mega threat by far, Mega Frostlass. This thing is gonna be an absolute beast in competitive. Are you kidding me? An ice type, like Ice Ghost Mega that is super fast, There's a lot of special attack. It's the best like Blizzard spammer in the game now, without a doubt. People used to use Alola Ninetales, because you know it would learn Aurora Veil, it would do all that kind of stuff. But Mega Frostlass does the same thing, and it gets a huge stat increase, and it's good against foul play as well, because its attack stat is, it could probably survive a foul play, honestly, from like Incineroar or whatever. And like, it's a decent type. Yeah, it has a good, like, it has 5 weaknesses, which isn't great, but it has 3 resistances and 2 immunities. So you can switch her in against a fighting type. You can switch her in with like a normal type, like against a normal type move, which could be like E-Stream friggin' Dragonite, which a lot of people are gonna run. I feel like a lot of people are gonna put extreme speed on Dragonite, because like, why wouldn't you? It's a crazy good priority move that does like a lot of damage. So if you could get rid of someone's Sash immediately, but I don't know why you'd sack your Dragonite like that, but it really depends. Anyway, I've been ranting about this for far too long. We need to get to the point of the goddamn stream. Sorry about, I raved for like over 20 minutes straight. Let's make some donuts. Man, oh man. I hope I got through to some people today. Oh wait, I didn't want to make this donut. Hold on. Let's continue. No, so I have to say, I'm done. Go out. Talk to her again. Be like, yeah, I want to make a donut, just not the plasma one. Man, oh man. Hello to anyone who's just joined the stream. Hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day. A Royal, welcome. MMC, welcome as well. Goodness gracious. Sweet donut. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. One scene from Ted. That you're probably seeing all over your Instagram skills. The crow do be raving. That's the point, bro. That's what I do. That's what I am. That's what I am. I'm that raving crow, so of course I have to. Alright, I've made enough of the donuts. You got the DLC today? Nice. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it, my friend. Yeah, I didn't know why that was so loud, honestly. Again, new toy. I'll figure out all the kinks. I blasted my ears as well. What I hear is the same as what you guys hear, for the most part. At least I'm not the rabid crow that you know of. I could be rabid. I'm not rabid. Don't worry. I wasn't, you know, I was foaming at the mouth, but not in like a rabid way. Foaming at the mouth in like a, I'm so angry that Garchomp exists kind of way. I think Bulbasaur's right behind me. No, that's Pansage. Bulbasaur down there? It's a medium one. Who's over there? Okay, we might... Wait, catch a shiny Pokemon. There's no... Oh, okay, shiny Pansage. Okay. I mean, that's... I'm not doing that. You know, it was a guaranteed shiny. No, thank you. I think I'll get the same thing here. Right? Yeah, I was thrown... I don't think... Where's Bulbasaur's? It's a medium. It's a medium zone. Alright, Bulbasaur spawns over here. Okay, what I might do, I'll close the game. And then I will, what do you call it? Yeah, Legendary Distortions happens more randomly. So it's, if you find a distortion that's like, it's unknown what's there, then it could be anything from the Swords of Justice to Meloetta or Keldeo. Any of those you can find in there. This Pokemon's so closer, I think. You got Rayquaza from home and you're trying to learn how to teach it Dragon Ascent? It might come with leveling. It's every 5 special scans? No, it's genuinely random. I don't think it's every 5. I could be wrong, but from my experience, I have definitely gone more than 5 without getting a legendary one. Alrighty. Alright, nice. Bulbasaur's right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we start that timer. Can you get 5-star donuts? No, 5-star donuts don't exist. The only 5-star things you can get are from special scans. Boop 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 boop. You think I'm gonna get in 3 minutes? Look, if I had a nickel for every time that we've had like 3 to 2 minute hunts, I'd have quite a few. You think 8? We'll wait and see. I got all my talking out real early today. You choose 6 minutes? Alright, final call. Anyone else that's spawning around here? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't think that'd be aggressive on site. Yeah, man, I ranted for like 25 minutes straight about logistics, about like competitive Pokemon for a bit. Cause of that, about like Flygon and Garchomp. It just turned into me really hating Garchomp and just everything he stands for. Cause like he's not like, he's good, but he's not great. You know, they're annoying. They're annoying. I don't like what they stand for. Yes, it's a cool design. Yes, it's a good Pokemon, and people use it in competitive when there's like no restricteds. But God, He's so annoying. Like where the shiny Pansage was? I mean, I could, but I mean, we don't have a guaranteed shiny anymore because, like, we got the ooh, catch a shiny Pokemon thing. I'm like, well, the Bulbasaur's not where I want it, so I don't really care. Ugh. Oh, 4 minutes in. We should have gotten Mega Venusaur and Blastoise Z. Why? Like, I understand, like, people want a secondary for, like, Venusaur and Blastoise because Charizard had to. But I also understand why they haven't done it. You know what I mean? Hello, Winry. How you doing? How you doing? As well as Cheese. Hope you're both having an absolutely lovely day. Alright, well, we're nearing 6. Nearing 6 minutes. Who knows? The sooner is always better. I always say it, I'm a fan of quick hunts. I always am and I always will be. I'm really excited for Champions, though. I am looking forward to seeing what Pokemon are going to be viable, you know? Do I do daylight savings? No, I don't do daylight savings. Do we? Well, I've never manually changed any of my clocks, so. Because, like, all the clocks and stuff I have are automatic. So it, like, if there is daylight savings, it does it automatically. I don't think we do. Is it just you or does Venusaur look like Jurassic Frog with one of those, Am I dyslexic? Why am I not understanding what that word is? Galapagos Islands. Jesus. Galapagos Islands on his back. No, I see it. I mean, like, he's meant to be a Jurassic Frog. No shiny. Oh well. Daylight savings has definitely hurt you. Is that because of your sleep schedule? Has daylight savings messed around in that sense? Do you think anyone's actually been saved like an extra hour of sleeping thanks to daylight savings? Hey, it's all good. Health always comes first. And plus, if you ever feel like you miss out on anything, all the VODs are always uploaded to you. Never have to be sorry about dipping out of a stream early or what have you. We all have our own lives, we all do our own stuff, you know? 8 minutes. And no, you. What does the dex for Venusaur actually? It is the seed Pokemon. Which, yeah, makes sense. Flygon has this, like, pretty much the same base stats as the starter Pokemon. Huh. The seed Pokemon. SEED. Did an extra hour on work on multiple occasions because of daylight savings? Jeez. Did you get paid an extra hour? If not, that's like probably illegal. If we're being like honest. Can you transfer to home from Arceus? You can. You can even, yeah, you can transfer Pokemon from Legends Arceus to other mainline games as well. However, with Legends EA, you cannot. Pokemon that have been transferred to Legends EA or from Legends EA can only be used in Legends EA. And I think that's because of like certain stat changes to certain Pokemon as well. Like the way Mawile works when it's Mega Evolved. Instead of getting 100, Mega Mawile gets like 160 to its base stats because no abilities don't exist outside of a very few select Pokemon. Because like Zygarde has their ability, Mega Raichu X has an ability, Mimikyu has their ability, I think. I don't know. You can transfer Pokemon from Legends Arceus to Legends EA. However, if you transfer a Pokemon to Legends EA, that Pokemon you transferred can only be used in Legends EA from that point forward. So if you get a legendary from Legends Arceus and you put it to Legends EA, it is trapped to only ever be used in Legends EA. That's why I'm not transferring any of my shinies or anything like that to Legends EA. And I feel like not enough people are recognizing that. Because I've seen videos and like footages of people being like, oh my god, I can finally get a shiny Zeraora in that. And it's like, cool. You can't bring that into like a mainline game now though. That's stuck in Legends EA. It's stuck in this like, there's this bridge from Legends EA to home and every other bridge to every other game is just disconnected. Cannot go anywhere else unless you go from home. It can go to Champions though. So if you only have a plan to use those Pokemon in like Legends EA and like Champions, then you can. And I'll say it again. If you have like if you bring your Groudon that you got from Scarlet and Violet, and then you bring it over to Legends EA, then you bring it back out into home, you cannot put that back in Scarlet and Violet. That's stuck in Legends EA. No, it's only for Legends EA. Because of how specific the battle system is. It changes, like, how the Pokemon works, which is weird to say. Because, like, you'd think it would be similar to Legends Arceus, because it has the, what do you call it? The tome stuff, the scroll, the powerful style, and the speed style, and stuff like that. But I think it's because when you put it into Legends EA, it gets rid of PP and adds a timer instead. And I guess that's irreversible, I suppose? There's two Mega Mewtwo forms, why not a Mega Mew? Because Mega Mew represents, you know, it would be weird to give them a Mega considering what Mew represents as a whole. And plus, can you imagine the nightmare that's Mega Mew? Can you? Do you want that for competitive when there's a restricted Pokemon available? Do you want that? It's Smeargle all over again, man. But, like, 1,000,000 times worse. Because Mew can learn literally every single move. You could, and if you have that on your team, no one would know what you're running. That's what's so good about Mew. You could be running an absolute, like, a really bulky setup mon, or you could be trying to run a super special attack, like, mess, you know? What happened with Smeargle? Smeargle is the most fucking, like, oh my god. Alright, so, I'm gonna tell a little bit of a story. So, back in the competitive age of Pokemon, what was it, like, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, during that, one of the competitive, I think it was like 2016, there was a singular Pokemon team that everyone had labeled actually undefeatable. Genuinely. With very, very little things that counter it because the team adapted so well. This team consisted of Primal Groudon, which is probably the most broken ground-type Pokemon that's ever been invented. Xerneas, which is without a doubt the most broken Fairy-type Pokemon. I know some people think Zacian, but that's because you're new heads. Xerneas is ridiculous. Give it a Power Herb, it gets a +6 to its stats. It outspeeds you, it out-tanks things, and it one-shots pretty much everything. Another one on that team, there was a specific 5 that were always on it, and one that would rotate for adaptability. There was Mega Salamence, or there were Mega Salamence, Mega Kangaskhan, Primal Groudon, Xerneas, and the one people hate the most, Smeargle. The reason for this, Smeargle could learn literally any move. Any move, even other legendary signature moves, right? Including Darkrai's Dark Void. Now, one of the most powerful statuses in competitive Pokemon is Sleep. Dark Void was an 80% accurate move that hits both the opponents on the opposite side, and if it hits, they both go to sleep. On top of that, it also had a really stupid ability called Moody. What Moody did, it would sharply raise one stat and lower one at the end of every single turn. And because Meagle's base stats were so abysmal, it didn't matter what got lowered. If you get a speed raise, cool. You're outspeeding majority of the opposing team next turn because your speed has just been doubled. Oh, you can rate it and this is during the time where it would raise your evasiveness and your accuracy as well. So if you get an accuracy raise, you are now launching Dark Voids that will never miss. And like there was a lot of other things he could do. He could run Wide Guard. He could run, like he could run so much. He could run Spore. He could run. Well, you wouldn't really run Spore because you had freaking Dark Void. And because of this, in the next generation, they nerfed Smeargle, making it so it can't learn Dark Void, and nerfed Dark Void, making it like 50% accurate instead. But Smeargle wouldn't be able to learn anything like Nihil Light, because that's a Mega Evolution exclusive move. That I know of. Hell, if it can, that's ridiculous. But you're not really using Smeargle for offense. It's just the most... It's the most supportive Pokemon of, like, all time. You know what I mean? Is Gorgeist ahead of my party? Yeah, so when I like do any form of grinding, I haven't changed my party out since last time. So what I do, I for like the Mega Evolution, what do you call it? Not distortions. The Megas that have got the rampant Megas. I throw out Gorgeist first, trick or treat, set up a light screen and a safeguard just in case of anything, and then I switch to Annihilate, bulk up, focus energy, screech, rage fist, and it does like ridiculous amount of time. The shiny's right there. Really? Oh, there's two. Huh. How did I miss that? Did I look? Did I look and miss that? Well, hey, Bulbasaur. I'm gonna put you in a friend bowl. Because he's friend shaped. Well, actually, I'll have to attack him first. Get him, Staraptor. Knock him up. I will close combat. Get him, friend! 1, 2, 3. Shiny Bulbasaur for me. Now we have cleanup, which just so happens to be another shiny Bulbasaur. A boop? Alright, let's have a look elsewhere. And is there anyone down here that might be shiny? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we've reached there. But we do, in fact, reach the down there as well. Damn, there's a lot of Bulbasaurs. Come back. No Pansages. And none here. Okay. No other phases. It's funny that we did phase on a Bulbasaur of all things, though. Alrighty, let's leave. Now we have to evolve it. No shiny monkey this time. It's alright. Have we gotten shiny monkey in the past? I think so. Let me just quickly move these guys. That's for the series. Alright, these are all freaking... these are all other ones that I got when trying to record another one, and I just phased on a bunch of things. So I'm going to be giving away a lot of these. I'm going to be giving away Amores, Archibacks. There's also an alpha one here, so ooh, someone could get that. Wait, you're not a shiny. What are you doing here? Out of here. And I'll check you. Yeah? Alright, now we have to evolve them twice, I think. Well, not I think. I know. Bulbasaur's about to evolve. And here is the Bulbasaur that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into its middle stage evolution, known as Ivysaur. I'm a fan of this shiny line. I like it. I think it's pretty good. And there he is. Look at that big golden bulb on his back. Pretty good, in my opinion. Why do you do that? Are you syncing over time, microphone? Better not be. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, now we just gotta feed him a bunch of candy. Damn, straight level 48. Yep, can now evolve. And here is the shiny Ivysaur, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this lovely, shiny Venusaur. I love how evil he looks in the newer games. He's so evil. Also, love the gold. So nice. Good shiny. Power Whip. Now we gotta give him the Venusaur, right? Is give him. Alright, we have to do some things. Just slate powder. Each seed. Poison powder. Razor leaf. Do I know if there's a free shiny you get for completing the ZA Pokedex in home? There hasn't been a shiny, like a guaranteed shiny for doing that yet, but it doesn't usually come out until a little bit later. Whoa, an alpha Gibble? That's crazy rare. You know what, I'll actually catch it. And I'm gonna use you to do it. I probably won't be able to catch it, honestly. Wait and see. I want an alpha Gibble. Nice. Vacuum wave. Huh. Alpha Gibble. Alrighty. Let me just that, and now we have to see what it looks like when it's Mega Evolved, don't we? Alrighty. Okay. And here is the Venusaur that we just got, as we do have to see what it looks like when it is Mega Evolved. You know, I like the little addition of blue to like the vines wrapped around it, as well as the leaves at the bottom. I like it. Nice change. I think it's a pretty good Mega, so I'm a fan of this shiny. And I think Friend Ball is perfect. Safari Ball would also be pretty good, but I like this one. All right, name time. Name time. Gary or Gaza? Gary, Gaza, Lime. Gaza sounds Australian. Call it Blind? Why Blind? What kind of name is that? We call it Toad. The Mulch. I call it something plant-based. Lady Gaga, if it were a female, I would actually consider that. Boba? Boba? I think if we get more Peko, I might call it Boba. The Mulch has a menacing name to it. Lady Gardenia, it's a drag name. You know what? That could work. That could work. I can call it Gardenia. Lady Gardenia is a drag name. So if you know what drag is. Bowling Ball 68. Now, I feel like we have to save that for something else. Onion Frog? Cheese Baller? Could call it Onion. Onion. Mulch keeps coming back to my head. I don't think Mulch is pretty bad. Call it Toad. You know, I thought just Toad, honestly. Toad isn't bad. Bulbstein? I'll save that for like either Bulbasaur or Ivysaur because they still have a bulb. Let's call it Toad. Oh, Toad. I'm happy with that. You know, little call to like one of these chatters right here, one of these lovely chatters. Toad, you've been here for ages now, man. And you know what? I'm gonna call it Toad. So yeah. And your name is going to be Toad because one, you're a Toad, and two, it is in honor of one of my very, 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 very loyal viewers, right here. One of my membership viewers, if you. I need to redo that. I think. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I am not with it today. It's because I use all my brain power at the beginning to freaking just go off at Garchomp. I'll do it again. It's a horse? Brother, what kind of horses have you seen in your life? I'll do it again. And your name is going to be Toad because one, you're like a prehistoric toad thing, and two, I'm naming you after one of my longtime viewers called Toad. So, double whammy today. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm leaving that. And now I have to leave you out. Run with me, Venusaur. Run with me. Look at him jump. Look at him go. Look at Toad go. Go, Toad, go. Razor Leaf. I wonder what Power Whip looks like. Power Whip's a physical move though, no? Is there a special attacker? Yeah, that can be a physical attacker. Magical Leaf. That chase foes down. Alright, Toad, I wanna put you away. I wanna put you in the box, so you gotta chill out with the Mega Energy stuff. You feel me? Feeling me, Venusaur? Quickly write down the time. Venusaur was 2012. 2012. Vidastra, hello, hi. First stream, well, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. We just did our first hunt of the stream, which was for this Venusaur. I am feeling pretty out of it. I'm feeling tired for some reason. You know why? Might just be, I don't know. I don't know. It could be hot, maybe. I think. Hold on, let me open up the window. Ugh. But welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Whew. Oh man, how long have I been streaming for? Only an hour and 24? Damn. Man, today's moving slow for me. Which is exactly what you guys want to hear. I guess I'll keep this Gibble. An Alpha Gibble. Oh yeah, I converted all my living decks into home. Can you buy repeat balls? You can. That's how I have so many of them. Your birthday was yesterday or today if you're in America. Nice. Well, happy birthday to you. I'll just chuck this guy in. So nice to have more box space. So nice. Yeah, an hour and 24 and then only a 20-minute hunt. Look, man, there's a lot of time getting it. There's a lot of time talking about nothing at the start. Because that's how it is. You know, just vibing, waiting for people to come in and like talk and waiting for me to stop ranting about why Garchomp is absolutely horrible. But hey, on the bright side, we got the Venusaur. Yeah! That's right, we got the Venusaur. So now we have to move on to the second hunt, which we're going to do right now-ish. Hold on. Which I have to spin the wheel for. Spin the wheel. We gotta spin it. Spin the wheel. Is that up? Up and at him. There it is. Alrighty. Start recording. And then, boom! There goes the wheels. Second half of the stream. We have to go for a aromatase. Yay! The only reason I'm like, is because it's a trade evolution. I like the shiny. I do like the shiny. Don't get me wrong. I think the shiny's pretty good. Genuinely. But like, it's okay. Unless I can find aromatase in one of these, like, distortions, just chilling. Who knows? Maybe I can. It'd be ideal if I could. Alright, let me quickly grab aromatase. Whew. Gosh. I spell aromatase. Aromatase. Alrighty. It's not here. It's in boom, aromatase. Hey, look, there are worse Pokemon out there. Alright, you know what? You know what? If Chappelle Rowan had a Pokemon, it would be aromatase. And I don't think I'm wrong. So if you don't like aromatase, you clearly don't like Chappelle Rowan. Am I saying that correctly? Probably not. I'm probably butchering it, like I always do. The Pokemon is slaying, and you guys are slandering it. But yeah, it is a trade evolution. So, you know, I'll quickly have a look, see if I can actually find it in a distortion. Chaperone. Oh, Chaperone. Chaperone Rowan. Rowan. Chaperone Rowan. Am I saying that correctly? I have no idea. Roan. Roan. Chaperone. Okay. I'm moving on from this. I'm moving on. What was I looking up? I was gonna see if I can actually find aromatase. Yeah, man. There's been more than just lichens. Lichens is just like the main one, because they're here for the most part. Because like the only mods that I have are like my close friends, and like my friends as well. You know, they're busy doing their own shit, so they come in, you know, every so often when they're having some free time to help, you know, to help out the streams, and I appreciate it. I really do. I've offered to pay them as well, and they've said no. But the thing is, when I'm making enough money, they're getting paid, and there's nothing they can do to stop that. I need to see if I can find it in the store. Alright, fairy type distortions. They can be in it. Spritzy can be in it. They can be! Oh, that's so good. Alright, so in 3-star fairy ones, aromatase can spawn. We're gonna go for that. And if worse comes to worse, I will do a trade evolution with lichens, because I do not trust you guys. Hello and goodbye. You're with family right now, so you're gonna like all good. Well, hey, I hope you have a lovely time with your family. You know, family's really important. I hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you and your family are doing amazing. Alright, I'm there. You always thought her name was pronounced like Dave Chappelle? I don't know, man. Well, Chappelle is her first name. Chappelle, and then Roan, right? Chappelle Roan. I always say Rowan. Rowan. Like it's a fancy thing, but it's not. It's Chappelle Roan. Yeah, we got a 4-star fairy one, but it wasn't that. And plus, we can find them in 3-star ones, so that's more what I'm wanting. I wonder if there's like one of those like YouTube videos that's like how to pronounce blah 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 blah, and then there's just a video specifically how to pronounce it. You forgot what a good outlet Doom is? Man, games are just good outlets in general, man. In my professional gamer opinion. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Yeah, Doom's a very fast-paced game. You sent me how to pronounce it. I'll have to hold on. Where's my phone at? I don't know why I flew. I don't know why. I will listen to that at a later time. 3-star, Aromatease. Damn it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. MLG Droid, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, as well as Missy Psycho. Hello, how we doing today? Having a lovely day? I really hope so. If not, I'm sure it'll get better, and I'm here to make it better. How you doing? Right now, we are going for the second half of the stream, which is Aromatease. So I'm looking for a distortion that spawns them, because I don't want to do a trade. Looking for a distortion, because I don't want to do a trade. And hello, you're Raven. I'm also a Raven. Well, I'm a crow, but I'm a Raven crow. But welcome. Flying, no. Fairy. There's none. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm there. I thought it was fairy, but it was psychic type. Oh well. Thought it was fairy, but it was just a psychic type. I know for a fact they can appear in 3-star ones. An absolute figgity fact. Nope. You have a fun idea? Lay it on me, Toad. What's your fun idea? I do want to hear your fun idea. As long as it's, you know, appropriate. Oh, how did anyone do the bench method? God. You're gonna say a type of science, and I have to guess what it's the science of? Sure. I'm down for that. I'm down for anything. I'm down for a few things. Because there's a lot of things. Vexiology. I would say the science of becoming a witch and putting a hex on people. Like magic. Vexology? That's magic, bro. And if you don't think magic's a science, come on. Who you kidding? Of course, that is satire. I'm not delusional. Magic exists in the heart of those that wish it to be existing. Close? Vexillology. Something to do with the brain? Like a mental thing. Vexillology. Wags? How was what I said close? I said magic in the art of hexing people. And that somehow is close to flags? Am I the insane one? In this specific setting, I don't mean in general. How would anyone guess what that is without, like, if they didn't know what it was? Two-star? No, we need a 3-star. Oh well. You now know the pain of the Shiny at A series? Yeah, man, I try every day. Well, not even every day. I have a day where I try and get entomology. That's the study of bugs. Entomology. Entomology is bugs. Also, thank you, Ninjago Bricks. Holy shit. Jort's a huge fan of your work. It is that, but entomology is bugs, my friend. Specifically, butterflies, I think. I don't know. I think it's just bugs in general. I'm trying to be... It's bugs. Entomology is bugs. Do. But thank you for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Maybe they're not even here. Maybe they just came across one of the shorts. Who knows? Who knows? Regardless, I welcome thee. Entomology is all bugs and Ninjago where? I don't know. They're somewhere. They're either on the shorts or they're on the horizontal. I don't know what they're watching it on, but they're watching it somewhere. Either that or they aren't here and they just subscribed from somewhere else. Because I don't get the track of these things. Pathology? Pathology is, I believe that's mental health. Oh, pathology. Hold on. What the hell am I saying? I was thinking of something else entirely. I don't know. I know what pathology is. Good God. Pathology's blood. And I know this because I know someone who works in pathology. Yes, but I know entomology, all bugs. I know that from Animal Crossing. I do not know what the study of fish is. Marine biology. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Oh, what do we got now? No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, it's a small one too. Hell yes. Capture record. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, for this hunt, I found myself a distortion zone that spawned them. If I get a spritzy, I'm losing my mind. Tiny hunting. Boom. And now we go. And then we go. Goes it. Doo-doo-doo. Dooby dooby doo. Dooby doo. Do you think at some point I should change up the music? Like at some point I should. Ninjago Bricks, hello, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. First time chatter, first time subscriber. What does that even mean? Welcome. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. And I'm not exaggerating. I hope you're having the best day of your goddamn life. well, you must be. You must be because you made it into one of my streams. Zing! Yeah, I had that bit prepared. That's so stupid. I crack myself up. I'm so funny. Anyway, act like nothing happened. Which one? We'll do like a 12-minute, maybe 13. No, I don't want to use the sparkling. All right, we do this. Have I gotten any shinies yet? I've gotten one. I've gotten a Venusaur. So this is the second hunt of the stream. Where we're going for Aromatisse. And it's the goddamn sewers. Hate the sewers. It's not even a good sewers. Ugh. Not even a good sewers. Are you kidding me? Great. Out of all the things, it had to be the absolute worst one it possibly could have been. You can't do the fly method, there's no teleporters, it's just nothing. Well, looks like I'm ignoring that one, and I have to go again. here? Nothing. Why do I keep doing? Why do I keep going? Why do I keep flying? It's muscle memory at this point, I suppose. Hello, Toad. Hello. I know you're saying hello in a bunch of different languages. How you doing? What's up? G'day. That's not a different language, but sure. There are mega rifts that are. So these ones where it's like, gee, boys. Gosh. These are all distortions. They have a lot of Pokemon that are unique to the DLC that you can find them, as well as some ones that are you can find normally, such as Bunnelby, as well as like Pidgey and stuff like that. This, however, is like it's kind of just like regos of the rampant megas, which is pretty great. You can redo them as many times as you want, and you get rewards for doing it. I'd say hello in German, but hello in German is literally hallo. So it sounds the exact same. And like there's Guten Tag, Guten Abend, Ad Wiedersehen, which is good morning, good afternoon, and then bye. So Guten. And then gut is, of course, good. You can say certain foods and like beverages. If you want to say cola, it's literally just cola with an accent. I'm learning. I'm learning Dutch. I don't know how to say learning, but ooh, how do you say it? Ich bin, and then learning. I am learning. Undo. All right, we got another Aromatisse. Alrighty, so let me do that. Do. Learning is learning. Okay, so pretty so. A lot of German words are similar to like English words. I have learnt. Like bread is brought. Tea is literally tea. Coffee is Kaffee. I'm trying to remember how to say outside. Outside is like draußen, I think. So I know certain words. Oh, we got a joke. All right, I'll read it out. Why couldn't the cannibal eat Germans? He had a gluten allergy. Wow, what isn't that hilarious? Isn't that funny? But anyway, we'll go to this one because it has aromatase. It is medium. So, at the very least, we can re-roll it. It won't be the sewers, which is a good thing. Ah, I was right. Draußen. Draußen is outside. Or drow. Yeah, because that's an S. The fancy looking B is like a this. A sen. I don't know how to say inside. Alrighty. And I will use a 4-star one. Encounter power is always good stuff. Eat it up, Hooper. Alright. Where is... Alright, down there. So that... Alright, I hit it. Lovely. And now we just hope we get an aromatase and not a spritzy. Probably take a while. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, it's a long. It's like a less Draußen. Like hold the S a little bit. I don't want to say delicious, which is a lecker. Delicious is lecker in German. I'm trying to think of like other like random words that I do know. I said some foods earlier. Bread is Brot. Pizza is literally pizza. Think of other ones. How do you say Entschuldigung? Entschuldigung? I think that's restaurant. No, I'm combining two. Entschuldigung is like sorry. I think. Again, I've been learning it for a little bit. Just very, very common phrases. Why do I learn German? One of the characters I'm running for a D&D campaign has a German accent, so I was wanting to learn a bit of German so I can slip in some words. There's different types of German? Really? I wasn't too sure. I don't really know which one I've been learning. Whichever one Duolingo's thrown at me. Because I know there's different kinds of like other languages that I've like heard of and know about. And there's like different alphabets in like Japanese. I think there's like kanji and then like 2 others, I believe. But I actually didn't know there was different kinds of German. What are the different kinds? Oopsies. Anything down here though? Probably not. Ah, there's a Mawile. Ah, brother. Hey, one last thing I may or may not phase on. Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom. Ba-dum, ba boom. Boom. Boom, ba boom, boom. Elizabeth, hello, hi. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. You've joined in at a pretty mellow part of the stream, you know, where we just chill out, we talk about whatever really comes to our minds, as long as it's within the rules, of course, and make sure you read those if you haven't already. But yeah, hope you're having a nice, chill, awesome day. Pathology is pathogens, not blood. I mean, close. I mean, you can't study pathogen without blood, so technically I'm right. On a technicality. Ugh. Brian Mora, probably in recent memory, Spupa or the Legendaries. The hardest hunt that I've ever done, like in general, was probably for a shiny Cresselia. That was back in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or specifically Ultra Sun. It took me 3 months to get it, of doing it semi-regularly when I was in high school. But inside of this game, it was one that no one was here for. And it was one I did off screen. Because I get recordings of my own time as well to, you know, help with the workflow that I've got. And it was a Fennekin. It took me over 10 hours of doing the horrible, horrible bench method. Because this was before the DLC came out. And I hated doing it. I hated it. Well and truly. One of my least favorite hunts I've ever done. Because of the bench. I hate the bench method. The bench method can no longer exist, and I would be happy. I would be a happier bird. Look, if we get a Spritzy, I'll be fine with that. But best case scenario, we get a Aromatisse. Was it only 7 hours? God, it felt like 11. Oh, that was probably... It's because the time I'd stayed up to was like 1 something. That's who? Never mind, I guess the longest hunt I've done in Legends ZA is for Heracross. That took me roughly 9 hours. 9 hours and 45 minutes. Beating Pokemon ZA, just not the Shiny Charm or the DLC, because you don't have the DLC yet? Well, I will say, if you enjoyed Legends ZA, I'd say the DLC's worth it. I mean, I'm getting plenty of use out of it because I Shiny Hunt, but it's just more fun. You know, if you really like Legends ZA, I'd say get it. It's just more game. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know I could have done a different method, but to me, this is faster because, one, it hits them. Yeah, I am likely to phase, but regardless, it's still the same odds as getting one from it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Marwiles. There is one shiny Marwile already. You know what I might do? Because if it's hitting the ones up there and down there, we had a shiny Marwile a little while ago, and that's just that. I could re-roll it and try and get Spritzy to spawn in more areas. Because there's Floette and stuff that's there as well. And if they're going to spawn all around that portal... Look, I'm alright to lose a shiny Marwile. I honestly... I'm caring less purely because of how many shinies I already have. And the fact that I'm going to get it for the series later down the line. You know what I mean? Taurus could do that. Makes it easier for myself. I do have to take quite a long way to get there. The long way! But still. In the long run, it'll probably be faster if I... Because you can alter the spawns that arrive there. And then I believe... Ah, I've done that before! I've done this. I can guarantee you can do this. I've done it before! I know that I have! Damn. I'm just wasting more time by doing it. Done it before. Not that saving there will do anything, but hey, might as well. I'll pause the time until I'm happy with... Oh, Spritzy's there. Spritzy's there, Marwile's there. Spritzy, Aromatisse is right there. Yeah, this might be perfect deck. Brother. I just really? A guaranteed shiny, and it was in Mawile again? Man. Look, I don't even know if I'd take a guaranteed shiny of Aromatisse. Genuinely. I feel like that'd be too easy, you know? You stuck doing the bench method to get a shiny Totodile? Oof. Goodness. Goodness me. I hate the bench method. It's so annoying. I don't want to keep re-rolling it. We have a good one here. I just got lucky with freaking... Hey, look, get a shiny Pokemon. So I have a free shiny Mawile. I guess that makes up for the one that I lost. I guess. Whew. I don't think that increases shiny odds for the whole area though. It better not, because that's annoying. Well, at least quite a few Aromatisse are actually. So if we get lucky, we just get it straight away. Hey, Souls is dumb. Hey, that Mr. on the radio. Whatever the words are. My impatient, you better frickin' believe that I am. No, I'm not impatient. I am time efficient. Shark, hello, hi. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, my friend. Is this for the shiny a day? It sure is. It sure is. So, I do live streams, I get a bunch of recordings and stuff, you know, because it helps, because I have life outside of streaming specifically. Takes a lot of time to get, like, the shorts ready and done, make sure I'm happy with them, get them ready, as well as preparing for, like, other forms of content that I'm going to be doing in the future. But what really sucks is I'm not going to be able to stream for the rest of this week, and probably not even next week either, which is really annoying, but work has gotten in the way, so I'm gonna have to be working a lot more for the past 2 weeks specifically. I have to wait and see. Do I have any tips for shiny hunting? You're in rank C. If you're in rank C, there's a decent amount of hunts you can do. The biggest one, of course, being Wild Zone 3. You can get, like, Shalfalitleo, Pancham, Skidoo, Flabebe, Roselia, or Badoo specifically, as well as, like, Spupa, if you do the stairway method. So if you go to Wild Zone 3, go to where the Alpha Litleo spawns, and if you keep, you can also get Alpha Fletchling too. You just keep going up and down that staircase. Super easy to do, one of the fastest ways you can get shinies in the game. Just keep doing that, and it spawns, it respawns everything in that area, except for the Pikachus. The Pikachus do not get touched by it. It's alright, hey, Toad, no need to apologize, man. People are busy, people have their own lives, you know? You don't show up to a stream, like, that's fine. There's no harm, no foul, you know? You're currently learning French on Duolingo, you have a 994-day streak, god damn! That's good. That's real good. Yeah, I was gonna check pretty soon. I don't want to get into a habit of checking too frequently, though. Just because, like, it'll waste time. I mean, there's a Spritzy, and, like, I'll probably take that and then like, evolve it other way. But I really do want, like, just straight up an Aromatite. Because I don't really want to do the trade part for it. But, yeah. But, yeah. And hey, there is the Spritzy! Hooray! Wow! That's amazing. And now we just have to catch a Spritzy, so we can evolve it into a Aromatite. Yay! Luxury Ball! Boop! And a 1, 2, 3! That is a shiny Spritzy for me! Hooray! And we also have cleanup, because when we came in, there was a guaranteed shiny, because we got the freaking quest for it, and there was a shiny Marwell, so we have to go get that now. And that is right over here. Hey, look, there's a shiny Marwell, the guaranteed one. And there's also another one. There's two. Lovely. I'm giving both of these away live on stream. I guarantee it. I'll be doing it. I'll be doing it. I don't like guaranteed shinies. So I do it, and I have duplicate. So I'll do it. I'm threatening I'll do it. And now, I just have to, evolve it. Hooray. Yeah, at the end of the stream, I'm giving away both those Marwells. I always give away duplicates that aren't the targets. Boom. There wasn't any over there? Nah. It needs a satchel. For Spritzy to evolve, it needs the satchel help. Which I should have. Thank God. Sachet. Sorry. So I gotta give that. Spritzy. But yeah, at the end of the stream, I always do giveaways. I give random out of all these Pokemon from this box onwards. I give away all those shiny Pokemon from here to there, and I'm chipping away through it. Because all these are shinies that I, like, it's not that I don't need them, it's just that it's either I've any phases that isn't the target, I give away. Simple as that. There's some Auroras, there is a Bulbasaur, there's Archibald, which is a pretty hard one to get, as well as, like, Hisui and Sliggoo, so who knows, you could get lucky. But I will ask for Lycan's Twitch raid just to get it, because I don't trust any of you. Because I don't know you guys personally. So it'll take a little bit of time do this. Dude, how did I get so many? I do it as like a daily upload series. I'm gonna have... Whoa! Who was that? Ryan! Thank you so much, Ryan. Hope you're having a great time on stream, man. And thank you for subscribing. Again, I really do appreciate it. Alrighty. Just gotta set this up. Hey, look. I would love to trust yous, but you never know. Hey, look. When the channel is big and I'm like crazy famous, sure, I'll do it with chat just for some shits and giggles, you know? But I have a daily series I gotta do, man. And if I can do something that's entirely within my own hands, I'm going to do it. No offense to you guys, my lovely viewers. Alright, let's give it the... Oh. The sachet, sorry. Boom. Searching for a trade partner. Bum 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 bum. Hey, it's Wolf. Wolf Lycans, get it. Alrighty. And of course, to evolve Spritzy, we do have to do a trade evolution, which is what I am currently doing right now, as you can see, waiting for the trade to go through. Hip hip hooray. I'll probably do that again when it's actually going. Waiting. And in order to evolve Spritzy, we have to be trading it with someone else and then getting it back, as it is holding the sachet held item. So look at it, there it goes, off it goes, and wow, look at it, it's gonna come back soon. And then we'll cut to that, and I'll do a similar reaction, so that way it makes it easy to piece 1 and 2 together. True, I don't know why it says on it that you can quote unquote use it, you know? And look, you guys can hear it. It's evolving. Whoa! Oh my goodness! And because Lycan's only has a Switch 1, I'm not able to throw it up onto the screen, but we'll see it soon. Wow, it's a lot more brighter pink than I thought it was. And there's the Aromatisse! We're gonna get it, and I can nickname it once as well when we get it back. Do I want to know an easy way for Shiny Froakie? You can fly in one area for it, because it's like it'll always hit it. And there's also distortions. And here's the Aromatisse. Here it's coming. Oh, there it is, the Aromatisse. And I'll do it one more time. And here is the Aromatisse that we just got. Honestly, I think it's an underrated Pokemon. I think it's good. I think it's a good Pokemon. Genuinely. I think it's a good Pokemon. And I also really like its shiny. Look at that. I love the colors. The yellow and the pink and the purple. It just works. It just works. And also, they're pretty specially bulky too. And now I go out of the trade. Aromatisse. And then I will quickly... Hey, look, I got you some points. You're also rank C. Fun. There you go. I gave Lycans their switchback. Kuwatoa. Kuwatoa. Now I just have to think of a name. Oh, why am I even thinking about this? Hold on. Is that how you spell it? Let me scroll back to when we were talking about it. It's double P. And then R-O-A. Correct? Oh, it's a double P and a double E? C-H-A-P-P-E-E-E-R-O-A-N. Fits perfectly. Okay, yeah, that's definitely how you spell it. Because you cannot tell me that they would not have this Pokemon. You know what I mean? They would. Now I really have to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Chappelle Roan. Am I saying it correctly? I need to get this right, otherwise I'm gonna get absolutely flamed in the comments of this short. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna quickly find out. It's pronounced Chapel Roan. Okay, Chapel Roan. That's how you... And your name is going to be Chapel... Jesus Christ. And your name is going to be oh my god. Chapel. Chapel. Chapel, like chapel. Chapel with a shh. You gotta be quiet when you're in church. Shh. Chappelle. Jesus. And your name is going to be Chappelle Roan, because if you can look at this thing and you're going to tell me to my face that she would not... Did I say it wrong again? I'm going to cry. What? Fucking mom. Chapel. I said Chappelle. Chapel. Chapel. Apple. Chapel. Apple. Chapel. Shalfa. Chapel. Jesus. Why is her name so confusing? Chapel. Shiny apple. Chapel. Chapel Roan. Chapel Roan. Jesus. Let's try this again, shall we? If I mess up again, I'm ending stream. Chapel Roan. And your name is going to be Chapel Roan, because if you can look at me in my face and tell me that she would not own this Pokemon in real life, you are dead wrong. Look at it. So yeah, that's going to be your name. Alright, we're not ending the stream yet. I did it. Are you proud of me, Dad? Probably not. What can you do? Anyway. Alright, Chappelle Rowan. Go into the box. I purposely said it incorrectly just then, mind you. Huh? Oh man. Ah! They're a very, very famous singer. Very, very famous pop singer. And what they do, you know Pink Pony Club? That's them. You know Hot to Go? That's them. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. That's that song. You've never heard it? Damn. That's crazy. But yeah, if you want to shiny Beldum, Lysander Labs or Distortions have them. I mean, yeah. That's exactly right. And if you don't know even further, there's plentiful guides on how to get that bad boy. Plentiful. Because people love it. Yeah. Chapel Roan. You know. Alrighty. Okay, done 2 hunts, stream for 2.5 hours. You know what? You know what? I am going to now, away some shinies. Why not? Okay. And we're waiting because we're connecting to the internet. 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 8, 2. Boom. There you go. If you want some free shiny Pokemon of ones that I myself have caught on the series, well, not for the series, but duplicates of ones that I do not need for my shiny living decks, then come on in. Get yourself a brand spanking new free shiny. Bringing up my box space. I don't really have that excuse anymore because home is compatible. Yeah, I'm doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Because I could just put them in a box and never touch them again. However, I want to give them to you lovely people. Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. Okay, let's go with... Yeah, we can give a Marwal. You know, ooh, Adamant Marwal is pretty good. Oh, but remember, do not give me your shinies. I just want random Yeah, perfect, perfect. Random Magikarp. Boom. Ideal. Perfect. Give me a random Pokemon that I can just release without having to feel any kind of remorse. But goodbye. Have fun with Elizabeth, Marwal. What if you don't have Switch Premium? What do you mean by that? If you don't have Switch Online, you won't be able to, unfortunately. But if you have a Switch 1, you should be able to... It'll work regardless. I literally just did it before. Because Lycans has a Switch 1. I have a Switch 2. But you will need... You will need it. You will need online. To keep the flow of the stream as well, just to make it easy for me, I just give a random one based on what I want to give people. However, if you are a member, you do get to choose what shiny that you want. There is a little bit of a benefit when you are. You know? For those people that want to support the channel just that little bit extra. Franklin! Also, if anyone who has already gotten a shiny through this trading comes back in, I immediately end it. Because I don't do that. I don't take that stuff. Alright, Franklin. Franklin. What does a Franklin feel like? I don't have a turtle, do I? I don't think I have like a squat thing. What fits a Frank? See, none of them are screaming Franklin to me. Genuinely, the closest thing that I can think that sounds like Franklin is this guy. Archibald. Do I wanna... You know what? Fuck it. Franklin, it's your lucky day. You get an alpha. Oh! And communication ended due to an error. Huh. So... Wait. What? Okay, what about this one? What's happening? What do you... What's happening? Huh? Gonna work now? Okay. It just didn't want me to give the alpha for some reason. Franklin rhymes with Archibald. Exactly. Well, hey, Franklin, you still get it, which is good. You still get one. I feel like it fits. It looks like a Franklin to me, you know? Emma starter Pokemon to Shiny Hunt. If you're in Legend ZA, go for Tepig. Tepig is great. Hey, who do we got? We got Dan. in girls. Hopefully I said that correctly. If not, I do humbly apologize. But thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, even if you're not here. You could be here, or you could have just found one of the shorts. Regardless, thank you. God. Anyone who overhears me probably thinks I'm a total whack job. Hey, it's Mr. Fancy Monkey. How you doing? Welcome back. Who do we got? Stella! We got Stella. Alrighty, Stella. Is there a cat? Do I have a shiny purloin? I don't think I have a cat. Dang. I got a dog. I got a dog. You know, I've got Pumpkaboo on the mind. From people who, like, someone who was saying they're trying to get Pumpkaboo for ages. Does that mean if I just trade someone a Pumpkaboo? Eevee's like a cat? That's true. I don't know if I have an Eevee. Eevee is cat-like. More like a fox. But still, catty. Oh! Esper's like a cat. Esper's a cat. There we go. And a cat for a cat. Communicate. What is happening? Well, now I know I just keep spamming it for some reason. Where are you hunting for it? If you're flying to the cafe, it should be pretty easy to get one. Relatively. Oh, but you don't have the shiny charm. Fair enough. Yeah, 1 in 4,096 can kick you in the ass sometime. True, you get a shiny Baxcalibur. He wins. Franklin wins. Hello, Persian. You're going to be released into the wild because I don't really need you. See? You see? Do a scatterbug for the next person. I have some scatterbugs. It might be a drillbug. I have a lot of drillbugs. One 5243364, like Bowling Ball 64, or Mario 64, or Star Fox 64, or Kirby 64. There's a lot of 64 games that have 64 in them. Mario Kart 64. 007 64, I think. Either that or it was just called 007. Who do we get? Kitty. Oh, Kitty Cat Lore. Maybe. Who knows? It could be Kitty Cat Lore. We gotta go with. Well, that was the last cat-like thing we had. It's Trubbish. We could just do the opposite. We could give them like a... Okay, genuinely, I think if you give someone a shiny Litleo, it's the same as giving them a normal Pokemon. I'm gonna be so real. Getting shiny Litleo is so easy. So, I will instead give them one of the most customizable Pokemon in the game. Shiny Furfrou. A level 48 shiny Furfrou. Enjoy. Enjoy. Who should you shiny hunt for? Let's say... I don't know. Alpha Trevenant. Specifically the one in the northern wild zone. The northmost wild zone. You gotta hunt for that guy. Also, these trades keep going until we stop running into anyone. Bread Dog had a thumbs up. That means I haven't caught it yet. Who do we get? Elizabeth. All right, Elizabeth, we've already had you. We've already had you, Elizabeth. And as I said before, if we get someone who comes in to these again, I stop. It is 1 per person. We're very strict on that. So we're done. That's all the shinings that we give away. Couldn't have been clearer. Alrighty, I'll release some, and then I will have to end stream, actually. Because I have some things I have to go and do. Okay. I can do that later. I can do that stuff, like, off stream. So let me do the thing that we always do. We'll grab fish. Egg them huge fish, and I'll quickly write down the time for aroma teas because I haven't done that yet. Actually. Aroma teas and 22:05. All right, yeah, that's pretty similar to the Venusaur time. Venusaur took 20 minutes, and then aroma teas took 22. Yeah, not bad. Alrighty, well, thank you all so much for watching, really do appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, that is going to be the only stream for this week, and probably of next week as well, because I'm absolutely smashed with work. You all will still see daily uploads from me. That's guarantee. I can absolutely guarantee that, unless I, like, die, or, like, go to the hospital and, like, clinically ill. But I can guarantee that those will be out, unless something crazy happens. So keep looking forward to those. No streams for the rest of this week, no streams next week. So thank you all so much for watching, really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely next 2 of your weeks, and I hope you all had a lovely Easter. So thank you all so much for watching, really do appreciate it. I'll see all you next time, and as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams. Bye bye.